Hi folks, GamerBug here again, and it's been a while since I've done a video due to real life things, such as having a young baby, and because I haven't had much time to do much videos, I've mainly just been playing games rather than recording them. So I've made a decision to actually record one, and I'm playing a game called Stranded Deep. Now, Stranded Deep is an early alpha, so yes, it's not finished, survival game on the PC. And it is set in the Pacific Ocean, as you can see here. And it's not a zombie survival or anything like that, it is just a survival game. It's about you not dying, basically, however you can. So, let's get on with things. It has very simple sort of controls at the moment, and crafting menu. Crafting is done by having things within the vicinity of each other. So, as you can see, here they're all close by. Pressing your mouse button and looking at the menu that's brought up. Then, once you've done that, I can interact with this by bringing up my inventory, which is tab. Select the item with right mouse button, left mouse button, not right mouse button, and there you go, I've set a cocktail on fire. Press E to pick an item up, and if an item's in your hand, again left mouse button to interact with it. If you can't interact with it, there's something else you need to do first. And that's pretty much it at the moment. So, let's get back to our seat and we will get on with this adventure. Oh, things are getting choppy. I'm about to go to hell. In case you're wondering, you cannot interact at this moment. All you can do is look around. Now, first things first, come up here, grab a bit of air. I don't believe there's a time limit here. WASD moves you around and shift will make you swim or run faster. We're heading for this hole, then head to the surface. Specifically that life raft. To get onto it, you just push forward and you'll climb onto it. And the cutscene takes over. So, here we are on the game itself. Now, as you can see, we are stranded in the middle of nowhere. There are a bunch of islands that all look very similar. I'll go into that later. And there's an island ahead of us, which there always is when you first start. If you're lucky, there'll be a couple of shipwrecks, like this one. And we're going to see what we can do. So the first thing you need to do, have a look at your inventory. We have a lighter still. We have a pocket knife and a bottle of water. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I noticed that before. But it says food and servings 3. So that means there's 3 swigs in that bottle. You can have a maximum of 5. I think the tooltips probably were there before. Maybe I just didn't notice them. Down there is a shark, but that is a new shark that's been added in the latest patch. That one will not attack me. I am just making sure there's no other sharks around because they will attack me. Oh, there's another one over there. Oh, that one will attack me. Right, what we're going to do is we are going to get to the mainland and do some scouting first. So, to paddle, pick up the paddle, make sure it's in your inventory, and just hold down left mouse button. And you will paddle. You don't have to have your oar actually sticking in the water, as long as it's doing that. That's all that matters. You can drag items around as well as pick them up by just pushing the right mouse button, holding it down. It doesn't always work. There you go. And drag it. Seems to have difficulty on rafts more so than little items. You can see the little fish swimming around. You can actually kill those and eat them. And what I'm going to do is if you press Q, you throw... Oh, that's been changed slightly in the latest update. You throw that down. Now, that used to be quite violent. You'd basically hurl it really far. That's a bit better. That just throws it into the middle of the boat. You used to throw it always to the edge, and I'd always just drag it around to the middle of the boat, so hopefully it wouldn't fall out. Just a good way of keeping things where they are. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is have a look around the island and see if there's anything worth grabbing. Now, an island will always have on it a selection of stones and sticks that you can just pick up. There's a shark out there. I think it's a tiger shark. Islands will also have these yucca plants. Yucca plants yield, I will demonstrate. Select your knife. You can also press the numerical key. It responds to it here once things are in your inventory. Swing the knife, cut the yucca plant, and you get some bindings or lashings. They are basically useful for building things. I'm going to chuck these over here for now. Oh, no, wrong thing. Be careful where you throw things, because if you throw something into the water, you're not getting it back if it went deep. So along with yucca plants, there are normally potato plants that spawn on an island by default, and rocks and sticks. There's a potato plant. Now, if I press F, I bring up my watch, and the temperature has actually been implemented. That used to be always set at 108 degrees F. I think you can also switch between it now. I can't remember how to do that. Shows you how warm you are, what the temperature is, shall I say, what the date is, and the time. But if you press the button again, it gives you your health, food, and water levels. So you need to keep them high. Potato plants, you can attack them the same way with a knife, like this. And it will drop potatoes, which you can eat raw, but I believe you can now cook as well. So, like that, and like that. That usually gives you about 1.5 food back. Now, there are usually several yucca and potato plants on any one island, and they do grow back. It could be that the latest patch has removed some of them, or it could be I've just not found them. So the first thing to do is you want to make a fire, really, so you can cook food and water. But what you also want to do is have a look around your island and go, am I going to set up a home here? So that's actually a new type of shipwreck from the latest patch. Looking around here, I'm looking for shipwrecks. So there's one there. This one doesn't count. This has got no scavengeable items or anything on it. You can get them on the beach here as well, but just that particular one doesn't. Barrels do not have items. What you're looking for is little, kind of like water bubbles on the air, on the sea. These water bubbles basically demonstrate, what I'm going to do is start picking these up, that there is a wreck lower down, causing bubbles. Now, I'm not seeing any, so at the moment you tend to see more as it gets darker or dusk. Of course, swimming down there at dusk is probably a bad idea, unless you got a torch. So what I'm going to do is start collecting sticks and stones, which do not break your bones. And I will see how many I can grab from this island and make a decision. Do I stay here, or do I move on to another island? So I'm going to gather them up and put them all over near my boat here. Here seems a good spot. So let's drop the sticks. Yeah. You just chuck them down. Now if you can build something, as I showed you a minute ago, you hold down right mouse button, and that says I can make a campfire. I'm not going to do that just yet. Certain things require a tool, such as a hammer, to actually help you build things, so structures, etc. You can't just build them with your bare hands. Now a campfire you can. So have a good scout around the island looking for sticks and stones. Now you can get more sticks by chopping trees down, but I need an axe for that, which you can make, or you can find. You make a crude axe, you can find a normal axe. The rock there. If you plan to not use your first island you come across as your home base, then you are probably better off taking as much as you can from the stuff you just find on the island with you. If you have to make a choice, take the rocks over the sticks, because sticks are much more abundant. Because obviously you can chop trees down, whereas rocks you can only find lying on the ground. So, looking at this, I think I have... Oh, hello. So out there, I've just spotted 1, two. I don't know if you can see it. Just there on the horizon, there and there, are two shipwrecks. So maybe this isn't a bad place for me to go nosying and make as my home base. I like to have shipwrecks at my home base, because it just gives me a reason to feel that there's a, you know, why stay here? I may as well just go find another island. But because there's at least 3 around, it may be worth my while. I'm not seeing any others. But we'll have a look when it gets dark. So it'll probably get dark before I leave here. So I'm going to go check this one out, which is a brand new shipwreck I've never seen before. So, I don't need my water bottle at the moment. Oh, there's another rock, right? Let's pop this over here. I don't need my water bottle at the moment, and I don't need the lighter. So I'm just going to chuck everything I don't need just there. I'm always running, by the way. I never walk anywhere in this game. That's walking. I just don't bother. So we'll check this one out, see what's over here. But I'm going to get my knife out, because it will help me fend off sharks, although it's not brilliant. So what's in this shipwreck? Anything or nothing? There you go. That's the treasure. A hard case. Piece of cloth. I don't actually know what that's for. That's been added in the latest patch. Maybe you can make bandages using it. Oh, there's another hard case. And another piece of cloth. Okay. Yeah, I've really no idea what they're for. Let's have a look. Does it give a description? Craftable. Okay, so I'm going to chuck them down, see if there's anything I can do with them. No. So there's a shark out there. I don't really want to go that way anyway. And there was 2 shipwrecks over here. What I'm going to do is actually grab that and head out over to these shipwrecks. Now, I've heard rumours that if you close those, may as well do, and then they respawn. Oh crap, shark. Get in the frickin' raft, get in the frickin' raft. Oof. Now, sharks are not mega aggressive in this game at the moment, but if anyone tells you they don't attack, they are lying, they do. Now there's a glitch which I believe has been fixed where they would swim underneath the island, which made them a heck of a lot more scary, and they would attack more regularly for some obscure reason when they were under the island. This one's following me, I think. Oh, maybe he's buggered off. Yeah, everyone says they don't attack you. They do. I've been absolutely screwed up by one. But when you want them to kill you, they don't seem to attack. When you don't, they do. Now, if you look, that island seems very close over there. But if I do that, it's actually as close as that island. It's a slight issue with the game. Now, I don't know what's down here. So let's go and find out, shall we? Oh, that was a dive. That's new. Holy crap, this is deep. I don't know why I feel ill. I don't even know what I grabbed from that. I don't know what makes you feel ill in this game. I've heard rumours it's temperature. But my temperature seems fine, so I don't think it is. Now, I got an axe from that. I've no idea if there's anything more down there, but it's so dark you can't see, so there's no point in me looking. So let's see what we get from here. I reckon this is going to be deep as well. I can see the whatever it is. Oh, there's a stingray. Oh, what the hell is this? Machete. I'm going to switch to the axe. I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, there is. Holy crap, that shark wants me. I've got to get to the surface and I've got to find my boat. This is where we'll get attacked. Oof. Oof. I have no idea what shot that was, but that did scare the crap out of me. Now there may be more things down there, but it wasn't a bad haul. It may have swam off, or it may not. I kind of want to have a quick nosy down there again. I'm kind of scared. In case there is anything else down here. Doesn't look like it. No, it's great. I'm out of here. Not. Don't like this at all. Oh, you little bugger. Hello. Okay, right. We're going back to the island. There was no other shipwreck, so. Oh, you little arse. He's testing me now. See how tasty I am. So we got a good haul of stuff. Don't know whether it's worth making this my home base or not. You know what might be a good thing to check? How many trees are on the island? Now, as much as that may sound crazy to you, because there's a load of trees over there, it doesn't quite work that way. It's literally based on palm trees only. It's a weird thing with the game where, I know this is a bit odd that I'm doing this, you can only chop down palm trees. Now, I've had islands before that had just tons of palm trees. Oh, there's another potato plant there? Thought there'd be more than one. So we have 1, 2, that's a nice tall one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's not a bad island. You know what? I might stay here. Okay, what islands have we got in the distance? One. None on this side, so that's okay. Seeing none on this side. So they're all on that side there. Oh, I'm climbing the tree. I'll tell you how to do that in a minute. The coughing is because I am infected or something. That feel ill thing. You treat that with... See, that island does look close. Yeah, you treat feeling ill with vitamins. So, you know what? I am going to make this my home island. And I'm going to put a nice house and stuff on the beach here. Facing out to these other islands. So, first things first, we need a campfire. So I'm going to put my campfire on the beach. And I'm going to put it just there. Then what I'm going to do is take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these and plop them down here and turn it into a fire pit. And then what I'm going to do is take these 3 sticks, 1, 2, 3, and I think I might need that lashing, and I need to put them all kind of close to here, and I can make a fire spit. That is the perfect thing for pretty much cooking everything. It will run out, but you can let's shut that down there. Refuel it, so to speak, by chucking more logs on it, or you can chuck palm fronds, which are at the top of those. So now it's dark, I'm going to have a quick nosy around for any more shipwrecks. I'm not going to go out to them because they're going to be too far out. Oh, another rock. I will have that. Thank you. Rocks are... Oh, another potato plant as well. Because I'm hungry, I'm going to chop that up. And I'm going to eat the potatoes. You can cook the potatoes, I believe, in the latest patch. You didn't used to be able to. You can now. So I know about the 2 that are out there. So sometimes you see them a bit better in the dark. So that one and that one I've swam out to. that looks like it. So there are no more shipwrecks around here. So I've kind of got everything I'm going to get. Fine. So what I want to start doing now is I'm going to make some a shelter for myself. So to do that, I am going to need wood. So I'm going to find a really big palm tree here and chop it down. Now you can climb palm trees by pressing forward and you will climb to the top. Don't quite know why the water stopped. I know I'm high up, but and you can press E, I think. Oh, used to be able to just pull them. Anyway, doesn't matter. No one collects palms. Oh, collects from those like that. Now to get back down, you push backwards. You don't look down and push forwards like you would in a first-person shooter. You push backwards. So there's a coconut. I'm going to chop this down. I actually have the best axe in the game for doing this. You can chop it down with a knife, weirdly enough. You can chop it down with a machete. With a crude axe. Not too bad, actually. Okay, so I need some food and I need some water. So let's demonstrate that. You can crack a coconut open. That noise makes it drinkable. You then drink the coconut. Now to chop it up again, throw it on the floor. Take a weapon. I'm actually going to use that rather than waste my axe on it. There you go. Now each of those can be eaten. If I check my stats. Drink's full. And this will make my food full. If your food and drink are full, your health will go back up. However, as I am sick, I don't know how long that lasts for, if it goes after time, but as I'm sick, it might not go up completely. Okay, so I've chopped that up. This does not turn into logs. I'll demonstrate. You can just hold the left mouse button down to chop those. So these palm fronds will come in handy. I'm just going to lay them here nicely. And then I'm going to chop this up. So to chop it, just left mouse button. So keep repeatedly tapping, which I tend to do. You can just hold the button down. Oh, I took my finger off there. Each one of these will produce 4 logs or sticks. I like that. And that's quite annoying that you have to chop it up that way. But it's just the way the game works, so live with it. I'm going to make some tools with some of these. I'm planning on making a hammer, which I will need for construction purposes, and I'm planning on making a spear, which is good for hunting fish, crabs and sharks. Let's gather all of these up. Now, inventory. You can only carry 4 of any type of item, but you can carry 4 of them. So if I had 4 axes, it would say 4 there. You can carry 4 of these engine or fuel tanks. It doesn't really matter what they are, but you can carry 4 of them. Now, you can put items on your raft, but they have a terrible tendency. I'm going to put these ones over here to... Right, I'm going to make... Sorry, I'll get back to what I was saying. A hammer. Yeah, they have a terrible tendency to fall off it. If it's a raft, as in a man-made raft, which you can use by making logs, oddly enough, it will fall off every time. If it is that raft, then the lip will stop things falling off, but I have a tendency to find that by the time I've got back to wherever it was, I'll keep an eye on it, not falling off, not falling off, not falling off, get to where I was going, look round and it's fallen off. And that's usually the end of it. So, going to make a spear. We need to chop a rock in half. That may seem strange, but that's what I need to do. So there we go. These rock shards, on their own, can actually be used as a chopping implement. You can chop trees down with them if you want to. But with a stick, actually 2 sticks, And we need a binding, which I'm hoping that yucca plant has regrown, because I didn't see any more on this island. Not yet, it hasn't. There is normally more than one yucca plant on an island, so I don't know if it's buried in these bushes, the other ones. Have a quick nosy at the far edge. Oop, go, top climbing the palm tree. You climb them automatically once you push against them. It is weird that I can't find any more yucca plants. You normally have 2 to 3 on any one island. So dark I can't really see anything in those bushes anyway. The fact that I've got 3 potato plants annoys me more. Because those potato plants are an infinite source of food, because of the amount of coconuts you normally have. Although I've heard that they've nerfed that somewhat as well in the latest patch. Which would make sense why I didn't get many when I chopped that. I don't know. You know what, let's wait a little while. I'll make a spear in a short while. Just double check there's no yucca plants over here. So that's actually a bit of a pain. You don't use them for loads, but you do use them. And the fact that there isn't many of them here has made making this island my home island a little bit annoying. Anyway. So we're going to make a shelter. And to do that, we need our hammer. And we need to select it. And see how that turns blue? That means there's something constructible with the hammer here. I can build a foundation. Now I'm going to put this over here. This is going to be my hut. You can build multiple foundations and put them together. They snap around if you can put them there. Or you can build a foundation and take it to the water, and as soon as you get here, it will turn blue and you can make a raft from it. Once you've made a raft, it is a raft. You can't make that out of it. A little bit strange, but still. So what I've kind of done here is, there are plenty of sticks. I could make walls, things like that. I could probably make another foundation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. What I really want to do is head over to the next island. Let's just check my stats. I'm hungry and I am thirsty. Not worried about that. I'm going to fill up on coconuts when I get over to the next island. And the next island is going to be that one. So let's go investigate. Shark over there. Now, I believe a axe, like I have, will kill in 10 shots on a shark. I've heard. I don't know if that's true. They seem to take forever. Now, getting lost at sea is a bad thing. Keep an eye on your island. Now, I'm fortunate at the moment anyway. There's that island, there. That's it. So when I look back, I should only really see this island. My advice to you though, don't get caught up on anything. If you haven't got a compass, stay looking at the island you're after. When you get there, worry about shipwrecks or anything else. But until you get there, just keep heading towards that island. Now this can take a while, so if it does, I will make sure I edit stuff out. But sometimes, very rarely, you get to another island really quickly. So assuming that doesn't happen, we'll start the commentary back up as I get to this island. So we're at the new island, and as I said, I haven't taken my eyes off this, which means I know for a fact that my island is the one. Well, to be fair, no others are loaded in, but it's the one directly behind me there. That one and that one are the only other ones anyway, so that's quite good for me. Although bad in some senses, kind of like where the hell are the other islands. That said, once I reach this, others may load in the distance. You know when you're close because it kind of loads up more of the island. So what I want to do is get to... there you go. See how some more have loaded in? Now that one actually looks close, and that one actually looks quite far away. But that could just be coincidental. Oh, shark over there. It's like a tiger shark. So there are... Oh, there's another shark there, and that's a... No, that's not a tiger shark. That's a blue one of some sort. So there are two aggressive sharks in the game. There is the tiger shark and the great white. The one that I just pointed out there is not aggressive. It can be killed. It can be... All of them can be killed. All of them can be hacked up for food. But, you know, that's not easy going. So we've reached a new island here. What I'm going to do, drop that there. I know that this is basically pointing at my island. If I were to stand on this, there's my island. That one and that one I've not been to. There's another one in the background there. I'm not going to bother with that. So what am I here for? I am here for, well, oddly enough, lashings, which is weird. Because I don't seem to have any yucca plants on mine. So there's a yucca plant. But if I find more interesting stuff, this may be a couple of journeys. Now, as I say, I'm going to talk about islands and how they look closer. If you look in my peripheral vision, that island there looks a heck of a lot closer. Same as that one. I don't know why that is. They really need to sort that out because it weirds you out, gets you disorientated, and you start swimming off to one you think's closer. And I think that one might actually be closer. I'm not sure. Okay, so what have we got? We got over here another hard case, and in that we have a flashlight. Helpful for some reason this isn't working. Basically, if you press the... There you go, you can hear it. Maybe that doesn't work underwater. It used to. Okay, so it's not a particularly useful item at all, the flashlight. The torch is a heck of a lot better. It's a much bigger flashlight, and the lantern is brilliant. If I find any of them, I'll show you why. So we're going to have a quick scout for shipwrecks again. Some crabs. It's just that one by the looks of it. Now this I don't think will have anything because it's the same as what's sat on the beach on my island. That one over there is going to have some good stuff on it. Or it's going to have a lot of stuff. Might not be good. Might be the wrong word. What I'm going to do is throw this torch just over here. Then what I'm going to do is I want some coconut. So I'm going to go find a short coconut tree. This one will do. Climb it and get those coconuts down from it. And then I'm going to crack those open and sort my health out quickly. Use the axe to do it. Oh. Drink that. Smell my wassam good. Throw that on the floor. Crack it open with my axe. This axe basically is probably the most powerful weapon in the game, so we're doing better. I'm going to open this one up as well. Not going to drink from it, no point. I need the food. Let's eat that and that. And then we're going to swim over to this shipwreck. Now, I'm not too worried about sharks because I can stand on the deck here. I will demonstrate that by doing that. So while I'm on the deck, up here, a shark can't get me anyway. Now I'm going to swim to the front of the boat where there's sometimes a case, but this one doesn't have one. Just check the top. There we go. That torch is useful. Yeah, so my temperature has actually dropped. Now there should be a way in here. There we go. Open that. Fuel tank, a bandage, another fuel tank, a bucket of water, and some more cloth. Now, is this the one where I can go below deck? No. Oh, there's a shark over there. Don't know what type it is. So I can't do anything more, I think, with this shipwreck. I can't go lower down. So we're done. We're just going to head back over here. So that's really all there is for me to get from this island. That's fair enough. So let's see what I got from my haul. Put it over here. I got a torch, a bandage, another piece of cloth, a bucket, and 2 fuel tanks. If I take all of those back with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I will have no room for anything else in my inventory. It's kind of made the point of coming over here really worthless. I do not need that or that, because I've got one at my other island, so I'm going to leave them here. I don't need that because it's rubbish. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take that, that, and that. Leaves me with 4 inventory slots. I might take the cloth, depending. I'll show you what the bucket does when I get back to the other island. So what else I'm going to do while I'm here, because I'm having trouble finding lashings, is I'm going to put the stingray there. I think you can kill the stingrays, but you can't eat them. So what we're looking for is yucca plants. Yucca plants. There's one. And let's see if there's another one. Let's check my health. Yeah, still hungry, still thirsty. I'm going to eat some potatoes. Maybe they have nerfed the amount of yucca plants to an island. That would be a bit annoying because you don't use them for enough to warrant having to go to a whole new island to get another yucca plant. But it does. Oh no, there's another one. Maybe my other island has got one. We'll take all those lashings, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pick up a load of rocks. Is there anything else I want to take with me? Maybe that cloth. I can pick up a maximum of 4 rocks, but that should be enough. Don't really need any more than that. So only really for crafting tools I need them now. And I've got a hammer and I've got an axe, so until these break I'm kind of good. Bit iffy. See? You can attack stingrays. But you can't chop them up and cook them. So I'm not going to bother. That's it. So I'll take that piece of cloth back because I don't know what it's for. It might be useful for bandages. It may have absolutely no point at this build of the game. And annoyingly, I don't like the way that one of the things in your inventory is what's in your hand. So I know that my island is that one. So we're going to head back. And because nothing's going to happen on the way, I'll see you at the island. So here we are back at my island, and there's already a shark patrolling the waters around it. There he is. Screw you, get lost. He may try and bump the bottom of the boat. Oh, and there's a stingray as well. So I might go to... Notice how those are still actually visible. Oh my god, the stingrays everywhere. Those two are actually visible, whereas they weren't before. I might try that island over there next. So I'm going to pop this boat over here. Or raft, should I say. Potato plants regrow. Oh, there's the shark having a go. See, look, now, there's 2 of them now. Alright, let's go and throw things over here. So, with that lashing, I can now make a crude spear. I'm not going to use that against the sharks. It's more useful, definitely can't use that for anything, for catching Yeah, it's more useful for catching fish and stuff like that because you can spear the fish. Are those sharks buggered off? I was going to have a pop at them with this. It looks like they're buggered off. Oh, there's one. Oh, where his buddy went though. Now I'm hoping and assuming that that's just quite pretty. They fix the thing where they'll swim through the actual island. So that's grown back now. Because it was a real pain in the arse. There was basically a glitch where if they were in the shallows, they'd attack you very aggressively, and you couldn't really do much about it. Which really, in reality, they'd beat themselves if they did that. I am just checking. Now it's a little bit brighter. Are there any yucca plants? I can't see any apart from that one there. So I'm going to chop down now to ensure that it grows back. But God damn it if I haven't picked a rubbish island for yucca plants. Anyway. So that shark has officially buggered off with his meat. Oh no, there we go. They're both out there. Because of how they were here, I should be able to just whop them as they head back. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Go on then. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Let's move that. Oh, this is going to be really annoying. Just get out of my freaking way, stupid life raft. Last thing you want is to be dodging sharks. The reason I don't mind having a go at this shark as well is because I have a bandage, so if he does bite me I can at least cure myself. But I think they've buggered off. Okay, instead of shark hunting, let's show you some more construction. So, if I take 2 palm fronds, actually no, you know what, let's not. Let's drop those now. Let's go find myself another big palm tree. Here we go. This will do. And let's lop it down. Let's see if any coconuts actually fall out of it. No. So they've definitely nerfed the amount of coconuts in the latest patch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build another foundation. Make a bigger little hut for myself. But to do that I'm going to need a load of wood. Now you can just swim over to an island or paddle over, chop all the trees down, grab as much wood as possible and come back. But it rarely happens that way because there's always a shipwreck and you always want to check the shipwreck out. Now on the plus side, the island that I just came from, I know that the shipwrecks are clear. There's no reason for me to do that. So I could just go over there and just gather supplies. But for some reason it never seems to work that way in this game. You always get hung up on something and go, oh, maybe I could just. Okay, so we'll take all of those, all of these. We're also going to start a fire in a moment. Oh, there was a couple of coconuts. They just fell straight down as the tree came down. Fair enough. Maybe that was as I was chopping it, actually. We'll pop these over here with my little pile of stuff. So, if we drop these here, grab my hammer, and we can build another foundation, which I can snap onto here. some reason it doesn't like it going there. I don't know why. That'll do. Now, what we're going to make next is a wall. Now, you have to be within proximity. Oh, no, you have to make supports. My mistake. You have to be in proximity to the actual building. Now, if you make multiple size or floor, so like, you know, a few foundations, you have to put supports in each corner before you can build a roof. You can take the support down later. So, for example, you go, don't want that support strut there. But to start with, you do actually have to have a support on each corner. So if I made another one here, I'd have to have another 2 supports. So I made another bit here, another 2, and so on and so forth. So I can now make a wall, but I'm going to need 2 palm fronds for that. I can pop a wall at the side or the back or whatever. I'm going to put one at the side first, I think. Like so. Now, I don't think I have enough sticks to make another wall. I don't. I need 4. So, I need to chop another tree down. And I'm going to go for this really tall one again over here. Taller ones obviously yield a lot more wood. A couple of coconuts fell there. I'll take those. Now you can drag a tree around with you. Right mouse button. Do that. Drag it. No real point to it. You can't put them on boats because it will sink them. Weight does seem to make a difference to things you drop onto a boat rather than things that you have in your inventory. So if I put this tree on the boat, it would sink it. But if I carried the same amount in wood, it won't. There is no way to increase your inventory slots at the moment. I don't know if they're hoping, or you know, they're going to do some way to maybe create a larger backpack. It would be quite nice if they did. So 8 is it, which is a bit of a problem because a typical excursion to an island, you're going to want something to chop the trees down with, something to drink, something to eat. Probably a torch, and there may be other things as well. So, and your paddle. So there's a good chance that you're going to get there with a full inventory, then find a shipwreck, and not have any space to bring anything back with you. Okay. Can't carry anything more because of the coconuts. We will return. Okay, let's wang these down here. These, and these, and these. And hammer. Now a roof, easy to make, but it takes more palm fronds than I kind of wanted to use. Now, I believe you can make a door for your hut now. Similar way that I've just done that. Now, I don't know exactly what's required for a door. I'm going to assume you probably need lashings for it. I might try that out, actually. Is that a stick? No, I thought it was just a stick. Now, where did I leave those? Oh, there they are. Oh, get around there. So I'm out of palm fronds anyway. I'm very hungry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set a fire. Drop that there. I can just eat these coconuts, but let's show the fire mechanic off. So I don't need that. I can go there. What I do want is my lighter, wherever I left it. There. But before I do that, I want a spear. Nope. Now I don't want to go over this side because I know there are sharks over there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pop over this side. I still think that my stuff keeps dropping faster because I'm hungry. Sorry, because I'm... Oh. I got a sardine. Another sardine. Basically all you need to do is just get them highlighted and then attack. Then you press your left mouse button and that'll just... Right, let's get back to shore. Press left mouse button and you'll pull it off the end of the spear. So I got a bunch of sardines that I'm going to cook up. And the reason that I didn't light the fire yet is I want to get as much out of this as possible. So all you do... Oh, I ate one. I think you can eat sardines safely without cooking them. I'm also going to show you how water works. So, bucket. I know there's a shark out here somewhere, but we need to fill this bucket up. See how it fills up? I can now take that. Oh, there's a shark. Some sort. Once that's ready, it will ding. Like that. Take that off. Just press your left mouse button to take it off, and to put something in, left mouse button again. Now that is a cooked sardine. If I eat that, you can see how good it is for me. Not very. I'm probably better off just eating these raw. What I will show you is cooking crabs. Now I'm not sure if crabs have been made more nutritious or not. The problem is a lot of the stuff you can cook does seem fairly pointless. So, apart from shark meat, it looks like a big one. So we've got a load of crabs here. If we head back, oh, you know what I might try as well? I may have a go at cooking some potatoes. Where's that potato plant gone? So that should be cooked, pretty sure. No, it's not. Normally water doesn't take that long to cook up. Now if you want to know how long the fire lasts, you can see this bit of wood getting less and less as it cooks. You can chuck another stick on or a palm frond on to get things going. I am going to check if this is what's needed to make a door. Wait a minute. So I can take that off the fire. I can chuck a potato in. Those will eat the other ones. Now, water. You can either drink from the bucket, or you can place it down. Now the thing is, placing water down used to be a pain. I don't know what it's like now. Not too bad. And what you can do with that is... Oh great, it's raining. That doesn't put your fire out as far as I know. Water bottle. Has 3 servings in it. So if I drink... Again... Now that should have 1 serving in it. Go up to the bucket, watch the actual water in it, and I've just filled up my bucket, my water bottle. Which now has 2 servings, so 3, 4, maybe 4 now. Oh, maybe it used to hold 5, now it only seems to hold 3, that's quite annoying. Right, so that's cooked. Pull that out of the fire. Cooked potato. I don't know how much health a cooked potato gives you, so we'll have a look. one. Let's chuck a fire in there. Crab in the fire. So I'm going to need my hammer. I could stand here. Water off my head. I'm actually quite cold. Now I'm surprised that I'm not allowed to make anything more. I think it's proximity issue here. Ah, a door. So there you go. I might make another wall. Back here. You know what? I'm going to put it there. I might build another little bit just off the back there. Right, so that crab's done. Now, the annoying thing is it mixes the cooks in with the uncooked. So that cooked crab only gave me one still. So nothing's really changed there. It's kind of crap. I haven't got enough sticks to make another wall or roof or anything. So that's kind of annoying. But I can open the door, which is quite cool. So what I might do is I might stick another foundation at the back here, and that's going to be my little hut. So while I'm doing that, I'll probably skip ahead. Here we are again, and I've done a bit more to my little hut. I need another roof panel, I need 2 more walls, and I'm going to make a bed. And, oh, some steps for it. But my axe is almost dead as well. So, while I'm here quickly, let's just show you how to make an axe. I'm going to need one of these lashings. I'm going to need one of these rocks. Basically just throw that down. Throw that down. And there we have it. Crude axe. Which I can now chop trees down with. I am going to use this axe off first. And I think for now, that's probably going to be it. I'm going to spend some time doing this up. And then what we're going to do is explore some more islands. See if we can find some more shipwrecks. And see if we can't get ourselves maybe an engine parts to finish this off. So, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video.